If you guys are new to the channel, this one's going to be about a Triple Crown update. Basically, I'm in 3 growing contests. One is Whistle Thicket's pumpkin growing contest. We've got Sweet Iris Farms sunflower growing contest, and we've got Nathan Sampson's okra contest. So anyway, basically this video is just going to be an update on those 3 items. Here's my okra. I'm watering all this stuff out here by hand. There was one day where I got home pretty late and it was a super hot day. I don't know, upper 90s at least. And anyway, getting out here kind of late, some of the leaves got fried, so that's why you see this right here. I just had one day where I got late to watering it. With my okra, the okra pods are starting to appear, but I'm having a little bit of a different problem here. I had a bunch of aphids or mites. They were orange and they were just covered in these plants, and a couple days after I noticed them, all these black little, I don't even know what they are, all these little black bugs started showing up. The aphids are gone, but now I got these little black bugs everywhere. So I need to do some research like super quick, figure out what these things are, whether or not they're beneficial bugs or not. I'm kind of feeling like they're probably not. I probably need to get rid of these things, so I need to act fast, take care of this. Anyway, the okra pod's not really doing much yet. I mean, you can see right here, stuff's starting to come together, but that's about what I've got going for the okra. One last little shot, and that's my my biggest okra plant right there. Here is my row of sunflowers. These puppies are getting pretty big. Anyway, I haven't done anything special to these. All I've done is just I got to a point where I felt like everything was getting root bound, and I was just like stressing one day, and I had a window. I had like a 2-hour window to like plant everything. So basically there was no love, attention, or care put into this. I just dug a super quick hole, threw some horse manure from out in the pasture in there, and planted these things and walked away. That's all I've done to these plants. Anyway, these things are growing really good, but I am starting to notice some of those little black bugs from the okra are starting to pop up on these sunflowers as well. Now specifically these 2 plants, these are my 2 tallest ones. I've got this Velcro right here that I picked this up at Home Depot in the garden section. Anyway, strapped that to the fence, so it's got a little bit of support system. I think I'm probably going to end up getting a T-post and tie wiring it to the fence, bringing it up so I have something else for a support system, because I think once the it looks like it's just starting to the flower's just starting to bud up there, so I want to get some other support before it gets too top heavy and then it starts coming back down. So I will probably do that here in the near future. Right there, the highest point, 113 inches, 9 foot 5 inches. The vast majority of all my pumpkin plants are over here in this area where the sunflowers and the okra are, but we had a few openings in this other spot of the garden where we had already started a few pumpkins. These ones here were more of the edible type of pumpkins, and they're ready to go almost. They're pretty close, I think, to being pulled, but I'll measure those before, just in case they have to fall back on a pumpkin and that ends up being my biggest one. I'll have documentation of it. But I do have I think there's 2 or 3 Big Macs in this area as well. Anyway, let's see what these ones are reading right now. Okay, so here we are where the 3 of them that are turning ripe are. I believe this one is a Canadian field pumpkin, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, it's reading 38 inches. So at the moment, this is my biggest pumpkin. Okay, now over here, these are nothing but Big Macs. We've got 3 of them that are pretty decent size. This plant over here, I did a video, my last video. I'm basically going to try and do an experiment on this plant. I picked up another trick through some comments people were leaving me. Thank you for those comments, guys. I've got one more trick that I'm going to do on this pumpkin, but that's another video for another day. Right now, and by the way, I've noticed a lot of growth on that plant since I cut that other stuff. But anyway, right now, this one here is looking like my biggest plant, my biggest pumpkin. So let's take a quick measurement on that one. 33 inches, I think that's pretty safe. So 33 inches on this pumpkin. This is definitely my biggest one at the moment. For the Big Macs, these ones still got a ways to go, so I'm hoping they're going to get a whole lot bigger than that. Okay, well, minus this bug problem, everything seems to be going pretty well. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Good luck, everybody.